This playthrough is rated E10+. Romadia had scarcely surrendered to the Divine Army when reinforcements from Grand Mayor arrived to recover it. With little time to prepare for the second wave, Sardik opted to engage the enemy in an ambush outside of the city. Stage 32, Battle for Romadia. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Rondo of Swords. In the last episode, we attacked Romadia from the front, but unfortunately, because of an error in judgment, we weren't able to keep it in time, and now we have to defend this area. How will we do it? Let's find out. The only bad thing about not doing the owl thing is he doesn't basically run into his sister, so if you basically use him like you normally would, you miss out on that whole subplot, so, oh well. But anyway. We can't afford to lose Romadia after we fought so hard to conquer it. Defend Romadia to the death. Oh geez. Alright, well, anyway, we completed the artillery training, sold a lot of that stuff. More onyx rings! I actually generally don't know why I keep getting onyx rings. Like, why? Alright. Apparently, maybe at a certain level, you can only get so much. Maybe you have to be a higher level? Maybe? I don't actually know. Maybe that's a... Because I keep getting silver. I think Rukia and Sasha are the same level. Maybe it's based off a level thing. Huh. Alright. But anyway, we got the Onra Seal, which is for Igraine, I believe, to get her final level. Alright. Let's do some dialogue stuff really quick. Not too many. Alright, Al's got one. Ansem and Sasha have dialogue.
I will clean all in my path.
And then Yumi, Luna, and Eagle have something.
Looks like it's my turn.
Alright. It feels strange fighting to defend an Imperial city. Young Master, this is no time to be saying that. I didn't mean to suggest I don't want to protect the city. It is ours now, after all. Still, it feels strange. Strange? Yes, Sartik's journey began when he was unable to protect Ingvard. And mine, of course, began when I was unable to protect Sheila. We vowed to regain the things we had lost, yet now we're guarding an Imperial town on Imperial soil. I admit, that does seem strange. Doesn't it? I doubt anything can surprise me anymore. Would you like me to test that theory? Do you have a surprise in store? I hope it's not too terrible. I guess I'll hold off for now. I'm not too sure if that's a blessing or a curse. Alrighty, let's do it. Let's get to it. You're awfully enthusiastic. Well, sure. If they take this city back, we'll be in trouble. True, but well, I won't try. Yeah, basically, he's protecting his sister, so. Pub Eggle, we made an incredible discovery. What is it? There isn't a single Veronan church in this area, which means we should begin services here in Romadia. An interesting idea. Verona never had much influence in the East. It's why so many Onra initiates flock to the region. Quite regrettable, really. Is that so? But as far as ever, we can turn our gaze to the east. Can I leave this initiative up to you? Bring it on, I say. Your enthusiasm sickens me. Anyway, alright. Let's reform the party. And you know who I'm going to use, so, you know, let's not beat around the bush in this case.
I'm gonna put my back.
Although realistically for this fight, you don't need a lot of characters, but if you're worried about things, maybe use like Margus or Simon for some defensive stuff. But if you move characters right, this shouldn't be too bad of a battle.
Leave it to me. It's showtime.
Alright. Aaron's wise. We can send Al on a quest on this one, so if you want to. We got a few options here. We got Nightmare Serpent. And we've got Tiny Bullion. Doesn't really matter in this case, so we'll send him on the Nightmare Servant to get Alert Medal of Tiny Bullion. And then Rukia will send you on the... Let's see. Is Rukia and Sasha the same levels? They are. Maybe that's why they're getting the same stuff. Maybe if I send like someone like Arias, maybe we'll get different rings or something. Or Nanji. Huh. Well, anyway. Rukia will send her on the Village Guard to get a Tiny Bullion. Eagle will send you here to get the Pulsa Seal, which is really good for us because that'll raise Ansem up to his final class, which will give him true arrows finally. And then let's see, Naji will put you on Fame Supporter. All right, let's do some shopping. Let's sell that stuff from before. Let's sell those rings again. I guess it's based off level, maybe. Except we didn't get as many as when Rukia does. I guess Rukia is the better seller when it comes to stuff, or purchaser at least when it comes to stuff like that. Yeah, I'll try to do it in the next episode. Maybe make her give her. Arios isn't really good at buying stuff. Fine, we'll just not do anything when it comes to that. All right, back to trading. Yeah, actually, this battle actually wouldn't be too bad for experience grinding, actually, because all the enemies come within your range pretty quickly. So, I might actually between episodes, I might redo this battle and grind some levels out for my characters. I wasn't even thinking about that until just now. I'm like, wait a minute, a lot of the enemies are like really easy to finish off here. So, yeah, I think I might do that actually, because I'll show you here in a second. Because, yeah, the Guardian defeated, or the Guardian flees to the victory conditions, and the defeat conditions, Suzuki defeated. And look at this. Yeah, we got quite a few enemies, like, right off the bat, like, right in front of us. So the idea is to either fight everyone or to... Because if you defeat everyone, they will flee, but the thing is, a lot of enemies are here, and enemies will spawn for quite a while in different sections. It's really just faster just to finish the guy off. But like I said, because on the first turn, all these knights will run right into you, so this would be a good opportunity to level up with quite a few guys, because they'll move straight to your range, which can be dangerous, because there's quite a few Chevalier here with quite a high range, but they don't have like null ZOC or anything like that, so we can take advantage of that. As you can see, we got Cardinals, which just have Cure Drop, and then you've got Wizards with Meteor Gate, which can do damage, but it's not that bad. They don't have a crazy range. This one is Spark Edge, but like I said, not too insane. Linemen here, they've got Vital Strike. Like I said, nothing crazy in their abilities. It's just that there's a lot in the back-to-back. Yeah, this guy, they just have arrow guards, and we got a couple snipers with true arrows. That can be kind of annoying, but as long as you don't move some of your weaker characters forward too far. Here's the big guy we have to finish off, the Guardian. He's got Conquest, ZOC, Magic Guard, and Stand Fast, but as long as we weaken him, so... Oh, right. I actually have to do one thing. Let me reform really quick. I actually forgot I was going to do one little quick thing with Yumi Luna here. I want to raise her Holy Favor by 1 level. Alright, let me do the... Actually, since I'm going to just redo this battle off screen for grinding purposes, I guess I don't really have to do that, do I? Well, anyway, I wanted to raise her teleport because I want to be able to get Ansem out of the range of damage. Because what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to weaken this guy for a shot and then teleport him back. And then we're going to purposely put Surdik into range for damage because we want all the enemies here to charge at him. So, and move some of your characters back so they don't get tagged by the Chevalier. Yeah, this battle can take like a few seconds to finish off. Yeah, see how they just charge right into you? And then you could use that to finish them off with a lot of your characters, get some free experience. So, yeah, getting the honor medal, yeah, is nice, I guess, but being able to level up all your dudes to like 30 plus might be a better way to go. Depends how you feel. Like I said, I don't really need to grind anywhere else because really this is the party I'm gonna basically use for the rest of the game. Except maybe Naji when I get his the range of his arrows up more. Okay, so maybe Yumi is a little too close. I should have moved her back just a little bit more. But anyway, so yeah, see here is the you have a few options to finish him off.
You're practically
Unless she
dead.
gets knocked back, but... Yep, see, there you go. And that's it for the battle, so the guy's dead. So there you go.
Here I go.
Prolong the attack will just mean more casualties on our side. We don't have a choice. Retreat! And as long as you beat him within a reasonable amount of time, you'll get the complete victory condition. So, yeah, get some money, experience. You get Mango, Ring, Chrism Proof, Vow Proof, Big Billion, Sage Proof, and Hermit Proof. Hey, we managed to defend the city. And that's it. So, yeah. Yeah, it can be as fast or as long as you need it to be. And like I said, off screen, I'll probably grind everyone at least 30 plus. Maybe the same level as Arios. That shouldn't take me too long with enemies just like basically charging into you. But in between that, we find out now that we're in Grand Mare, we don't have to defend Romadia anymore. It's now further inside, but we don't know the power of our enemy. We're going to have to do a little bit of a scouting mission. Who will be able to take on the scouting mission and tell us how powerful the enemy is as we head on to our next location? Find out next time in the next episode of Rondo of Swords. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.